Another diplomatic milestone, this one reached last night at the United Nations. The Security Council voted unanimously to destroy Syria's chemical weapons. The resolution ends more than 2 years of deadlock at the UN over how to deal with the Syrian civil war. Mike Drolet reports.
A car bomb exploded near a mosque, killing at least 30. Amateur video capturing the confusion of the moment and of the Syrian civil war itself. The blast tore through an area held by neither the government nor the rebels, a sort of no man's land, until today at least. But through the fog of war, finally, some good news for the Syrian people.
I shall put the draft resolution to the vote now.
The UN vote was unanimous to destroy Syria's chemical weapons. Now that the resolution is passed, the regime has a week to come clean on the extent of its arsenal.
Today's historic resolution is the first hopeful news on Syria in a long time.
I think it is now very important for all of us to support the implementation of this resolution so that the horrors of the 21st of August cannot be repeated in the future.
This was the fourth resolution put forward. China and Russia had vetoed the previous three and effectively averts a U.S. strike, or at least delays it considerably. Foreign Affairs today applauded the deal, but added, important work lies ahead. Anything less than full compliance by Assad is completely unacceptable and should be dealt with in a serious and firm manner. That last point is important because critics suggest the resolution lacks incentive. To get China and Russia on board, the use of force had to be taken off the table.
I still think it's unlikely that this resolution in itself is going to end the problem. I think there'll be more diplomacy and probably more threats of force before this is over.
Since March 2011, it's estimated over 100,000 have died, and another 7 million, or 1/3 of the country's population, have been driven from their homes, leaving many in Syria desperate for international intervention. This man says he hopes the world takes action. We're tired, he adds. The people of Syria are tired. UN inspectors are still on the ground in Damascus looking for evidence of chemical weapons. If the Syrian government cooperates, they should have a busy year because the resolution is aggressive in its timeline, calling for all weapons to be destroyed by November of 2014. Mike Drolet, Global News.